SS and Co TV, the channel for your eyes and your ears.
What it do, my people? I'm Sean Devine, back at you with another video. Before I get into the content, I want to ask everyone to subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed already.
And in this one, we got Sebastian Telfair. Former NBA player Sebastian Telfair reveals he moved back to Coney Island projects before he was put behind bars on August 12, 2025. In the first episode of his documentary, Sebastian Telfair, The Final Days of Freedom, Telfair spoke about losing the millions he made, which forced him to move back to the projects. The day I picked up a basketball was the day I was for sure knowing I was going to make it out, Telfair said. After being the #1 draft pick in New York City history, I turned that dream into a reality. I played over 10 years in the NBA and made tens of millions of dollars. I had everything I ever dreamed of. But after a series of legal issues and personal problems, Telfair continued, my life has become something I never could imagine. I'm back to where it all began. Back in Coney Island, back in the projects, back in the fire. Telfair seemingly had the world at the palm of his hands when he was starring for Abraham Lincoln High School. He was one of the highest rated prospects in the country at the time and initially committed to the University of Louisville. Telfair later changed his mind, however, and directly entered the NBA out of high school in 2004. The Portland Trail Blazers selected him with the 13th pick in the 2004 NBA draft, but he never quite lived up to all of that hype. Telfair never even made it to an all-star team, but he played 10 seasons in the NBA and, according to Spot Track, made about $19 million in salaries. He managed to lose it all though. When I was in the NBA, making the money, doing what I love to do, I always thought that my life would continue to go up and I would just have a sweet retirement and be able to raise my kids, Telfair stated. And if somebody told me I was going to end up back in the projects, I would have never believed anyone, not for 1 minute. End up getting locked up in 2017. Licensed firearms and all of that BS, Telfair added. Fighting the feds and my divorce affected my finances. Now I gotta run around broke.
My name is Sebastian Telfair. I was born and raised in mermaid houses in Brooklyn, New York. The day I picked up a basketball was the day I was for sure knowing I was going to make it out. After being the #1 player in New York City history, I turned that dream into a reality. I played over 10 years in the NBA and made tens of millions of dollars. I had everything I ever dreamed of. But after a series of legal issues and personal problems, my life has become something I could never imagine. I'm right back to where it all began. Back in Coney Island, back in the projects, back in the fire.
This the block right here. We in mermaid houses. Shit be giving me mixed feelings. I ain't gonna lie. It's a more of a love-hate relationship with Coney Island. This is crazy though. Man, this is the garden right here. This is where everybody got chopped up right here. This is how I became NYC best point guard ever do it right here. But you know, when I was coming up through the fire, I remember it didn't look like this. 2016, I came through with Eric Adams, Mark Trigger, the NBA, and we designed all this up. I just was doing it for the community. I was not expecting to be living in the motherfucker though.
When I was in the NBA, making the money, doing what I love to do, I always thought that my life would continue to go up and I would just have a sweet retirement and be able to raise my kids. And somebody told me I was gonna end up back in the projects, I would have never believed anyone, not for 1 minute.
I ended up getting locked up in 2017, licensed firearms and all that BS, you know, going through my divorce and now, sheesh.
Fighting the feds and my divorce affected my finances. Now I gotta run around broke.
This right here, this is the same building that y'all seen through the fire that I grew up in. It's crazy. Go through my whole NBA journey, go through everything I've been through, end up right back in the same spot. The first thing they're gonna ask you is, can you do it again? So That's the mission. How you feeling? What up?
Feeling
How's everything?
okay.
What up, doggy? Cuzzo was good. Y'all gotta take this journey with me. We ain't sugarcoat nothing. Look, we ain't got no keys. This is how you get your mail. This is how you get your mail. You ain't got no mail? We good. Can't come in here by yourself. Gotta sign a waiver to come in 2940. I'm gonna show y'all the inside. You hear? Let's go. Shit is a culture shock, but I ain't gonna lie, me coming back to the projects was a gift. It was a gift and a curse, but more of a gift, tell you the truth. I really wanted to show the world exactly how I'm living. Being in the project is all a mental thing also, you know what I'm saying? But shit is definitely real. This is the kitchen right here and shit. This shit get lit at, take care of yourself. My last pantry I had in my crib is a whole room size. You know what I'm saying? But right now, this is the pantry, you heard? You check out the amenities, man. Stainless steel appliances and all that. This is my office / closet room. Y'all might have seen this jersey right here. Y'all see this jersey right here? 1,000 pair off-whites and all that. Y'all already know I'm gonna stay fly. They're a little worn, so somebody got their ass bust when we wearing these. I don't know if y'all know, on COVID, I lost my mom, and I lost my oldest brother, and the next year, God sent me twins, girl and boy. I'm gonna go say what's up to them. They sleep out. This is my twins' playroom right here. But most important was these right here. Make sure my kids read about me. Middle of the
I would never kick a man when he's down. I'm sure Sebastian Telfair know that there's some accountability that he has to take. It doesn't matter how much money we make. It all matters how much we keep. And if we're not making proper investments and we're letting a lifestyle eat up the money, then it's only a matter of time before your funds will be insignificant. It doesn't matter what industry you in, what job you work. If you're not educating yourself to properly invest your money, and you don't have to be a professional investor. You just have to start from somewhere. You can start with $20. Open you up a brokerage account at Charles Schwab and invest that $10 and watch it grow. And you'll wish you would have invested more. We all can invest in some type of asset, whether it's real estate, stocks, crypto. Find an investment that will pay you in dividends and capital gains over the years. Reinvest those dividends and capital gains so that you don't have to pay so much taxes. My strategy is to buy and hold. So if that works for you, do your thing. I'm in the comments and I'm watching some of the other reaction videos, and some people don't seem to have any sympathy for Sebastian Telfair and the decisions that he made. To each his own. Me, I've never been in a position of Sebastian Telfair, so I've learned to never judge a person. I'm sure with fame and fortune, it's a lot of other things that come with that you didn't sign up for. Sometimes your dreams could turn into a nightmare. I'm Sean Divine. Like, comment, subscribe if you appreciate the content. Salute.
My brother put his hands on me about hanging out with Jay-Z. I'm a little kid though. Steph told that nigga Jay-Z to Jay-Z face right in front of Beyonce, get off of Bassy dick. That's why Hov stopped fucking with niggas. I never called Hov. I only called, like I said earlier, I called Hov one time. Hov called me every other time. I never solicited to be around Hov. Niggas call me every day. What you doing? My brother hating on them. Steph and Jay started arguing in the restaurant up in Manhattan. I'm not there. Soon Jay opened his mouth, Steph say, get off of Bassy dick. Get off of my cousin dick, nigga. Yeah, where the hell you talking about? But get off my cousin dick. So Jay can stop fucking with me.
SS and Co TV.
SS and Co TV, the channel for your eyes and your ears.